Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Lisa. Are you ready to wake up and move? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's just start with some nice deep breaths. Inhale in the nose, bring the arms up. Exhale out the mouth as you bring the arms down. Bring your feet about shoulder width apart. Inhale and exhale. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Inhale and exhale. And then let's just reach one arm over and just give it a nice stretch all the way through that oblique and down through the leg. And you can bend this opposite knee if you need to get a little bit more stretch. And the other side, reach and stretch. Should feel really good. Take some nice deep breaths. Inhale in the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Great way to start your day. Okay, now we're just going to start with a march, bringing one knee up at a time and give it a little pump of the opposite arm. So pump that arm as you bring that knee up. Notice I'm not tipping my torso forward. I'm keeping my abdominals nice and tight, and I'm lifting that knee by crunching my abdominals and then exhaling as I pull that knee up. Inhale, exhale. And give it a little pump of the arm as you bring that knee up. Let's get moving on this Wednesday. Hope everybody's feeling good today. You're here. That's half the battle right there. You're moving. Good for you. Okay, now we're going to actually do a little reverse lunge. So you're just going to step one foot back and go down and then bring it back to center. Let's stay on that leg, okay? So it doesn't have to be very big. It's a small move. You're just stepping back, going straight down, driving through that heel, bringing that foot back. Extend that foot back, sit down, keeping your torso tall, and bring it back to center. Let's keep going. Same leg, and then we'll switch legs. Bring it back to center. Doesn't have to be that big. Like I said, you don't have to go all the way down. Just go down where you're comfortable. Just getting you moving a little bit this morning. Nothing too crazy, right? I tend to get crazy. Let's do like two more on that leg. Not tipping that torso forward, staying nice and tall with those abdominals tight. And now let's switch legs. So the other leg goes back, straight down, not pushing out into that knee, and then bringing that foot back to center. Step it back, straight down, and bring it back. Is it raising your heart rate a little bit? Take some nice deep breaths. It's okay. We'll get through it. Just a few more. Straight down, drive through that heel, bring it back. Down, up. I have no idea how many we did. Let's just do one more. And march it out in the center. Good job, everybody. Let's keep it going. How about a little fun with some like strike moves? That'll be fun. So we're going to punch out to our sides, and while we do that, we're going to actually press out one leg at a time, pressing through that heel and extending that leg, and then bringing it back to center, and then pressing out to the side, bringing it back to center. So I'm punching my arms out to the side and pressing out one foot at a time with my foot flexed, nice and controlled. I'm not really kicking, I'm pressing. I'm just pressing out, bringing it back. So as soon as I press that leg out to the side, you're going to feel that you have to really hold those abdominals in nice and tight, right? Press, bring it back to center. Press, arms in guard. Good. That's kind of fun, right? I'm bending my knees too when I bring it back to center. Just giving it a little press as I bring those feet back together. Bending my knees just a little bit. Flexing that foot out to the side. Controlled. That's kind of fun, right? Keep going. Doing great. Let's do just a couple more. How about one more on the other side? And march it out. March, march. Good. Okay, now how about a little jab and weave? What? Okay, so open your stance. So bring your feet apart. Bring your arms up in guard. And we're just going to weave the torso back and forth. So you're just kind of swinging back and forth. But what's swinging you is your abdominals and those obliques, okay? So think about like I'm trying to dodge a jab, right? And then we're gonna add to it. So let's get this down. I'm bending my knees and weaving, but my back is staying flat. I'm not rounding over. I'm staying nice and flat with the back, right? And just kind of weaving back and forth. Bending my knees with a nice flat back. Okay, now we're gonna add to it. Are you ready to add to it? Let's add a jab. So jab, jab, weave, back and forth. Now ready? Jab, jab, weave, back and forth. So we're just adding 2 jabs in there. Jab, jab. So what's a jab? You got to retract it back, right? Don't throw it away. Jab, jab, pull it back in, right? Nice and controlled. Jab, jab, weave it out. That's kind of fun, right? They're like, whatever. Jab it and then weave it. Just keep moving. It doesn't matter, right? We can't get too serious about it, right? Have a little fun here. Let's just do a couple more. Jab it, weave it, back and forth. And one more. Good. Okay, march it out. Okay, now we're gonna do a little leg press forward. So I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. I'm gonna hold my arms in guard and I'm just gonna flex press my foot out, bring it back to center. Flex press my foot out straight, bring it back to center. So again, abdominals staying nice and tight. Shoulders are pulled back and down. I'm controlling this move. I'm kind of holding my leg out there for a second. So that takes balance and core strength, right? Flex press, bring it back. Flexing my foot as I press it out. You'll feel a little bit of stretch there in the hamstrings. Flex press, bring it in. Just holding those arms up in guard. Flex press, bring it back. Flex press. Good. Keep it going. How are we doing? We're doing good. We got plenty of time. Keep it going. You're doing great, everybody. Flex press, bring it back in. Abdominals controlling that leg, right? Soft supporting knee when I extend that leg out. So the leg that's supporting me, the knee has a little bend to it, right? Good. Let's do one more on each side, whichever side you started on. And march it out. Great job, everybody. Okay, now we're just gonna do one more thing and then we're going to do some stretching, okay? So I'm gonna have you turn to the side, or I'm turning to the side at least so I can show you. And you're going to kick back this time. But I'm gonna, if you can, keep your leg up without touching the ground. So I'm squeezing my glute to kick back, a little kickback. Okay, so keep your chest nice and tall and your abdominals are nice and tight. And you have to like focus for the work to come from the glute to lift and lower that leg. I like to point my toe. I think it digs into the glute a little bit further. And if you're having trouble with balance, just hold on to a desk or a chair and kick it back. We can switch legs, okay? Switch legs, kick it back. Squeeze, squeeze, pulse, pulse. I always like to keep my hands on my hips. Soft supporting knee. So the leg that's supporting you, that knee has that little bend, right? It's supporting you. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Holding your abdominals in nice and tight the whole time, engaging those abdominals. And march it out. Oh, did you start to feel that in the booty a little bit? That was good. Okay, now let's do a little bit of stretching, okay? So let's tip all the way over, but I want you to tip with a flat back, okay? So I'm tipping from that hip, pushing my hips back to tip over with my back nice and flat and just stretching. So I'm keeping my shoulders kind of pulled back, right? And I'm feeling a nice stretch back there in the hamstrings. Go where you're comfortable, okay? Giving it a nice stretch. And as you exhale, you can go a little deeper in the stretch. So take a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale, stretching a little bit deeper as I exhale. Good job, everybody. Hold it. Now pull your abdominals in nice and tight and bring it up. Good. Now let's bring one arm across with your feet together. One arm across your body, and you're going to feel a nice stretch in your shoulder. Just hold that stretch nice and gently and take some nice deep breaths. Inhale in the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Good. Now let's give it a little tricep stretch here. So bend that elbow and pull it back on the same arm. And then we'll switch arms, okay? Hold it, hold it, hold it. And now bring that other arm across. I'm checking your time. We're doing good. We still have a few more minutes. Bring that other arm across and give it a nice stretch. And breathe. And then bring that arm up and give it a little push there behind the elbow to stretch that tricep right there. Should feel really good. Abs are still tight. I'm controlled and I'm breathing. And bring it down. Good. Now I want you to extend one arm across and just reach, reach, reach. So I want you to feel a stretch all the way down through those lats back there and just stretch out and across. So I'm not arching my back. I'm keeping my back flat and just kind of tipping my hips a little bit as I just reach, reach, reach and stretch. Pushing through those fingertips, extending through those fingertips and reaching. And now the other side, across. Tipping my hips just a little bit as I stretch across. And you should feel the stretch all the way down through your lats and even into those obliques a little bit. Good. Great job. Take some nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now let's do a little stretch with your arms all the way up. So I'm pressing through my palms to the ceiling and just stretching. Oh, sorry, my watch thought I was talking to her. So stretch, 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 pressing to the ceiling. And now give it a little tip from side to side. Just tip over one side at a time, stretching through that oblique. Your knees have that nice little bend. And my feet are a little bit further than shoulder width apart. And now tip to the other side and breathe. Nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now let's bring those arms back behind and clasp your hands and just give it a nice stretch. Should feel it through the shoulders, that upper back. My abdominals are nice and tight and I'm just breathing and stretching. Good job, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday and the rest of your week. Let's take some more deep breaths. Inhale in the nose, exhale out the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Don't work too hard today, everybody. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Thanks for getting moving this morning. Bye, everybody.